Hello everyone, welcome to the continuation of our photogrammetry or 3D scanning projects. Okay, so in this lesson we want to look at the photogrammetry or some smart applications or apps that we can use to do photogrammetry. Yeah, so we have Wider, we have Xperi, and then 3D Clone. Okay, so we have Wider for Android, Xperi for Android, and then 3D Clone for Android and iOS. We have Scan 3D. Okay, so let's look at Wider. Okay, so this wider for 3D scanning, and then it has lots of cool features that can help you to actually 3D scan a project or an object. Okay, you can actually sculpt, edit your project afterwards, and then can be used in 3D scanning, 3D modeling, um, AR, VR kind of things, and then it has paid. The same when you want to actually download the scanning or yeah the scan version of your this like OBJ or STL, any other 3D scanning printing format, you would have to pay, but it's free. The only time you have to pay is for the if you are trying to print. Okay, we also so this what I was able to use wider for, so you can see I was able to scan an orange. Okay, very perfect. Then I can 3D model it or import it into a 3D software. You can also print it out. Okay. We also have, let's see, Xperi. So Xperi, there's Xperi. So I was able to 3D scan a cat. So there's a cat. Okay. And then able to 3D scan it. So something like this, you can, for your farm animal or something, you can 3D scan your farm animal and then you can have some close observation of some changes. Um, in your animal to see whether it's sick or some kind of sickness that has developed on it, okay, over time. Okay, then we have that's Xperi NZ. Let's see Xperi.nz. Then we so there's one. Okay, there's another one using Xperi. Okay, so there's Xperi when you go to Play Store. Then yeah, you will download it from there. Okay. The interesting thing about these softwares or application is they actually give you some tutorial, so you're able to get like good pictures or good 3D models of your objects. Okay, so in-app tutorials, yeah, that's what I mean. We have Scan 3D, so Scan 3D too works, but I hardly use it. So there's just to let you know. We have 3D clone. So 3D clone, this particular app, while testing, we noticed like the the iOS users in the class weren't able to use the Xperi and then what is the name? Wider. Okay, so we had to search for one, and then we got Clone 3D Scanner, and then it works well, like it works amazing. Just that it requires what is the name? Some kind of so this let's see if we'll see it here. So it uses some maths, like so this kind of paper. Okay, so paper that has some printed squares on them so that the 3D that's your scanning app, okay, knows the angles. Okay, it guides you as to so that you're able to take pictures of the various angles or all the angles that you would want to. So Clone 3D is good for Android and then iOS. So these are the outputs. Let me see. So okay, we already have this. Okay, okay, so let's see. So once you have your model, you can actually import your model into a slicing software. So a slicing software is going to actually do some calculations to help you know how your model would appear. So and then or will help in the printing of your file. Okay, so once you download the file, that's a printable format. Okay, so this was downloaded. Okay, that's the fruit that you saw, the pawpaw and pineapple. Sorry, pawpaw and the banana that you saw. Okay, so this was in idea maker. Okay, so it was imported into idea maker, and then idea maker can give us whether there's an error, whether we have to make some changes and the likes, and then once all these errors are fixed, we can actually 3D print it. So let's see if there's any. So this is it. So this in Ultimaker Cura. Okay, so Cura to this how it looks. So Cura gave us some errors. Okay, so we need to work on these errors for us to be able to 3D print. Okay, so this was in Microsoft Builder, 3D Builder. Okay, so this how it looks. Microsoft 3D Builder. And then these are like, yeah, you can play around with these. Okay, already you've seen them in the previous or one of the slides where you had to, yeah. So when these links are clicked, it will take you to the various 3D models. Okay, like if you have a view of them. Okay, so in the next lesson, we'll tackle some computer softwares that can help you do some 3D scanning. Okay, so thank you, and then I'll see you in our next lesson. Thank you.